Hello everyone. Today me, Lalit and Ashutosh will be explaining about our project called Food Lovers, which is a social media platform for the foodies. So this platform is basically about people who would love to access some recipes in short duration of time. The main goal of this application is so that we can help the users and allow the users to reduce the time they watch lengthy videos on YouTube and and reading the vlogs on the websites. We want them to have a platform where they can get all the information on a single page in a single template. So this is the home page. I'm going to refresh the home page. We have home page, contact us, login page, and sign up page as part of our functionalities. So I'll be explaining each of these in detail, followed by my partner explaining the technicalities that we have faced and that we are using. So this is the first page, that is home page. I will refresh it to show you the animation that we have put into this. So the very first division of the homepage gives you an insight about how our website is going to look like, how the things are going to be presented here. And moving forward with the browse dish button, we go towards the section or the div part where all the ingredients and all the recipes have been mentioned by the users. We have also put some animation as a pop-up if you hover any dish card. The main idea behind this is that we want the users to have a dish card where they will see the image along with the name of the name of the dish, and it will also highlight what kind of a cuisine it represents. It will be representing some of the ingredients, the main ones, on the top, followed by some dots if there are more. So this is the home page, this is our footer, and these buttons are all functionable, which my partner will be explaining in a while. So I'll start with creating a new profile of the user. Here we go with the sign up page. Okay, so we need a password of at least 8 characters. So once I've signed in, it automatically logs you in, and you can see that the logo over here has changed. Once you click over here, you get certain options like, so there are like 3 division blocks. The first one displays your information along with the logout button and your level and the member since you have joined the website. The second division will be where you can actually edit all your details, your profile picture and everything. And the third one will represent about the post that you have created and generated in the past, or maybe today itself. So I'll start with first of all editing the profile. So these two things are already fetched from the database. I'll give an image to this. So here goes the image. Current location, let it be Bloomington, Indiana. Male. You can add any caption, let's say a working CS grad student. I go with save. You get the image and you get the caption, you get the name. Also, since the person had just joined on December 10th, that is today, he's going to have a level of novice. Whereas a person who hits more likes, who interacts more with the website, who posts more, who shares more, will be who in other words, a person who is more active on the website will be incremented based on its activity, his or her activity, and there will be batches like novice, beginner, and chef. So you can edit the profile from this page, from this bar. Let's say I want to create a new post, or want to post a new recipe. So I'm going to click create post. I choose a file. So I'm going to make pasta today. So it's going to be pasta. Select dish, let it be Italian. Ingredient, pasta. So here comes the role of dynamics. All the ingredients are going to be fetched dynamically to our database, and these will be then fetched on our homepage. Ingredient 2, oil, and you can also mention, like, let's say I need 1 tablespoon. Then I need water, 2 cups. I need veggies. So boil pasta in hot water. put maybe 1 tablespoon of oil and cut the veggies and so on. You can just put all the directions over here, but we have limited the it to have 1,000 characters, so it's not going to be too lengthy as like a blog site. Preparation time is going to be, let's say, 25 minutes. I can also upload a video of my own, so I already have this video. Let's press save. So this is the post that I've just created, and you can actually edit it in real time. So let's say if I want to change it from Italian to Greek, and let's say I'll add one more ingredient over here, which is going to be mushrooms. I save it, I get it. So all the details are being dynamically generated in the database and then are being fetched again, which will be highlighted in the profile page as well as in the home page. So once we are done with the home page, we'll move on to the contact us page. In the contact us page, we have given the address, our phone number, and the company's website. We have two cards for the developers. So one is my partner and the other one is me. We have our own profile links over here for all the social media platforms that we are using. And below this, we have the map for our location. However, since we are using a developmental purpose only map, we don't have all the functionalities. So this is the location that we have put in the map for, as you can say, as a company name or as an office. This is again our footer. So working with this, I click submit. So as you just saw that we sent a mail through the contact us page, and we have received it, saying with the name, the Pandey email address, and the message that I just typed. So this shows that we are getting the email on our company website, on the company email address, and we can actually see the person's name, email, and the message. So now my partner will be explaining about the home page and the other technicalities that we have faced and the technology stack that we have used throughout the website.
So in the home page, we have the search bar as well as we are showing the dishes. So now let's say if I want to search a dish which contains chicken as a recipe, chicken as an ingredient, so I will just search chicken and it will show me the dish which has like chicken as an ingredient or chicken as in its name. So this search bar is fetching real-time data and uses something called as throttling. So throttling concept is used widely across all the shopping websites. So what it means is whenever you type something, it doesn't fetch the data immediately. Instead, it binds with a delay. So however many characters you type in this search bar, it will only call an API every 500 millisecond. It won't call an API whenever this string is changed. So this help in optimizing the website performance, because it is not practical fetching the API data from API whenever this string change, because this string can change like many times in 1 second. So if I remove everything, you can see all the dishes, and if I type very quickly like chicken, so it doesn't immediately change, but it fetches after every 500 millisecond. And since 500 millisecond is very small delay, so that's why you are seeing it like in real time. This concept is called throttling, and it is widely used across all the shopping website or search functionalities that we see in like all the websites. So now if we click on any of the dish, so we can see that we have like all the details that we want. So we have image of the dish, we have name of the dish, the estimated preparation time, the cuisine type, all the ingredients that the owner of this dish has posted, the direction of this dish, and also a small video that we can actually play and see how does it look. And we can, apart from that, we can also see the image of the person who posted this dish along with his name and the caption, and the number of people who has liked this dish actually. And what I can, we have provided a feature that a person can like this dish. So if I just click on this heart button, it will actually like this dish. And if I go back to home page and again come back to the same page, then you can see that it is still is liked. So it means that we are storing this information in our database, backend database, and this all things are working in real time. Apart from that, I can also comment that something like I like chicken, and I can post a comment, and this will actually post a new comment, which you can see here, which is right here. Like that, you can also see all the past comments, but you will see in the order in which they are posted. So you will see the most recent comment on the top, as well as you will see the oldest comment at the bottom. Apart from that, we also have a feature called badge. So you can see that in the profile that this user Ujjwal has a badge of novice. Novice is a default badge given to a user, which is novice also means beginner. So with this badge is already default badge given to a new user. So I'm going to log out. I'm going to log out real quick and log in with my credentials. So I'm going to log again. So I've logged in with my email ID, and if I go back into my profile, yeah, you can see that my level is automatically chef. So we have defined these labels based on number of likes that that a user gets on his or her post. So my number of likes are greater than some number of threshold. If you consider, then you can count like the number of likes on on my post. So it's like 2 here, 2, 1, and 3 here. So in total I have 6 likes on my post. So we have defined a threshold that if a user has 5 or more number of likes on his post, then we promote that user to chef level. So another badge that we have is if a user has more than 25 likes, then we promote it to professional level, and a user has more than 50 likes, then we promote it to master level. So like that, we have 4 type of badges: novice, chef, professional, and master. And you can also see that whenever a user posts a dish, a border comes around of his or her photo, and that border also denotes the color of the badge that a user holds. So you can see that these two users have novice profile, so that they have a blue border, and this user has chef as a badge, so that's why you can see as a green as a border. Other profiles like other badges like professional has yellow border, and uh, master has red border. So like that, we have defined badges as well. Apart from that, so this is our like a complete web concept. Apart from that, we just also want to show you our database. So we have a food lovers database, which is currently hosted in PHP MyAdmin, and in our database we have currently 4 tables. So we have a users table, which contains all the details about users, and these are the fields which we are currently having for each and every user. We also have a table for dishes, so all the dish fields are stored in here as multiple fields. And we also have likes. So we have like all the, for corresponding to a particular dish, we are collecting the likes. So it contains ID of the like, the dish on which the user has liked, and the user ID of that user who has liked this. The same goes with comments as well. So we are also storing the comments, and what is the comment text, and what is the date and time of that comment. We are also storing that. So this is like a very high level overview on how we are storing the data. Apart from that, we also want to show you what is the our high level architecture that we that looks like for our this complete web application. So we have our website front end, which is created using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and it directly is connected with a backend server using different protocols like HTTP. And so whenever we require our front end website requires some data or information, so it calls using an HTTP API to our backend server, which is implemented in Laravel. Laravel is a PHP framework that we use, and with that PHP framework, actually fetches the data from MySQL database, which is hosted in PHP So we can also visualize is that the backend server provides the data on demand to our front end client, which asks for data. So this is our high level architecture, and we also want to show you a scalable architecture that we can build from this. So currently we are just hosting this on our local host. That is why we have not built this, but we can extend this functionality. We have made our code scalable and modular so that we can directly extend this functionality to deploy onto any cloud provider. So what we can do is we can connect our front end with a load balancer. This load balancer will distribute the number of API calls that is sent by client front end client to multiple servers, so that our single server is if a single server can't handle multiple requests, this load balancer will distribute the request, and then it can the request can process flexibly. And the same goes with database. So instead of using a single database, we can use multiple database instances, or we can shard the database instance into multiple instances, so that the API request can go in parallel, and can be executed parallelly. Apart from that, we have also want to present our logo design concept. So before designing this website, we have also went through and designed some of the logos, and these are the 3 logos that we came up with. So these was and finally, if you can see on our website that we have used this third logo, which is just written food lovers. And we have chosen this, and we have not chosen this one because it looks very simple, and we have not chosen this one because it has a lot of colors. So we wanted to make something which is simple and only consists of 1 or 2 colors. So that is why we have used this logo. And apart from that, the last thing that I want to talk about is the dominance color. So in the website, if you see, the most dominant color which you can see is blue, and more specific, it is with this hexadecimal code, and in Tailwind it is specified as blue 600. And we have used this because it signifies a lot of freedom and imagination, and our concept is around making the cuisines, like we are universalizing all the food types or food cuisines, and that is why we have used this dominant color as blue color. So yeah, that is it about our web application concept. And we are not just we have not just made this as a course project, but we also are planning to expand this to build on more scalable systems, and also we will deploy it on some cloud post this course, and then we can share it with the IU community, so that everybody can use it for their own purpose, and we will have hopefully more user base. by then. Okay, thank you.